corridor, tourist hotbed, and a stretch of road that has its own rivalry game. We are set for a war for this stretch of road, and at the end of it, only one will have the right of way. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bulls ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UCF's offense will have the first possession of the game. Golden Knights took down the Bulls, perhaps by the horns the last time they met, and won the war on I-4.
Yeah, UCF feels like since moving to the Big 12, they're starting to recruit better players, and I think that was the difference the last time.
There he goes. Got the first down. Looking for more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. At midfield, he's got room. Open space in the middle. Touchdown, Knights! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
UCF 7, South Florida 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. So the USF Bulls offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players. And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. He'll try it again. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls are flying down the field. Brown wants to pass. Gets it to the back. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? That last completion sets him up on second down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Off play action on first down. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Jackson will throw. That's reeled in. It's Wade. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quick handoff. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Burke. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Hughes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCF!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
South Florida, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looking for a crease. It's Norton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down.
Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. And the Bulls are marching down the field.
And that's a first down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Isaac. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. That's caught. It's Sullivan. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They just keep firing. Makes the catch. It's Singleton.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Bulls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll pull it on the read. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Norton. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game. That last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. The give on the inside. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. The war on I-4 is relatively new. Both schools compete across 14 sports for the right to win the golden I-4 road sign. But, of course, the most important battle is the one that happens on the gridiron.
It is, but how cool is it, the war on I-4? I mean, that's just it's a dope name. I really like it. Obviously, this is kind of a new rivalry, but Palmer, UCF, USF, they're fighting for the same kids in recruiting and building a program.
Yeah, man, whether you get off on McIntosh Road, the Florida Turnpike, or Lake Mary Boulevard, these two schools do not like each other. Whether it's the Bounce House or Raymond James Stadium, the war on I-4, baby, that's where it's at.
The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. That's caught. It's Singleton. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll do it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thomas. Oh, the spin move. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Handoff from the gun. Running into the open space.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
The short hands, it's Nixon. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Caught in the backfield, it's Burke. Inside the 45. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Knights will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
On that RPO, QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a...
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. The Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Jackson will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Got a little space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Fights off the defender. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Red pass, it's complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They get to him as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down, now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Brown will throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He has the 1st and still on his feet. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, when UCF and USF get together, it's like a UFC match. Fiery and feisty. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable 1st half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. Fellas, so much intrigue when UCF and USF face off. Let's get things back to you.
The Knights will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Give to the running back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. grab behind the line. It's Sullivan. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He can't make the catch, had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hooks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Here's the handoff. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
On the run, it's Nixon. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
They're up by 9 over the Rebels. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Nimrod. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Alexis. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Norton. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Brown wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the gun, running back on the move. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Williams. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get that.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Picked off to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Finds his tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Jackson will throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Trying play action. Lets it go. Right on the money. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a caught! Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score. Touchdown, UCF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Nimrod. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Brown will throw it. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try to get outside. Fighting off the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Punts it out of the air. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. The give out of the gun. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a man. It's Nimrod. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Now, 4th down.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Bulls! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 9 over Troy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The give as they work on that clock. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll keep it himself. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Right back to the well. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The Knights come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's going to run it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Got a man, it's Nimrod. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Sullivan. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Roberts. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27.
Offense facing 4th down.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. So in the war on I-4, it goes to the Knights as UCF outlast USF. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.